As I explained earlier, today we are going to have a discussion on a special mantra. So it is one of the oldest mantras in our scriptures. It is coming from one of the oldest scriptures ever written. It is from the Rig Veda. Rig Veda is one of the oldest scriptures, and the mantra is from that Rig Veda, and it is called Gayatri Mantra. And the author of the Gayatri Mantra is a sage called Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra in the sense friend of the universe. And this mantra is so powerful that if you're chanting it every day, you have a load of benefits. We'll cover the benefits later. Okay. So let us look at the mantra first. And it has to be recited in a certain meter or certain style. We call it in Sanskrit chandas. Chandas is, the tone of chanting it. Right? So it goes like Om Bhuvasva Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhuvasva Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhuvasva Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Right. So, what does this mean? Om. Om, we call it as the pranava. Pranava is something which gives energy. Okay, so most of the mantras, before we chant the mantra, we chant Om. Okay, so that is a representation of the universal energy, the cosmic energy or super energy. It is a representation. Om is a representation of that. So Om gives impetus to the whole mantra itself. Right? So we chant Om. Now we had a discussion on Mandukya Upanishad earlier on the definition of Om. What does Om stands for? Om stands for the three states of consciousness, which is your waking state, your dream state, your deep sleep state, and another state which is also called the Turiya state, which is more of a witness to all the other three states. Right? So something is watching you in the waking state, in the dream state, and in the deep sleep state. So there is a witness within you which is watching all the three states. Okay. So that state is represented by Turiya. Now, the next thing in the mantra is Om Bhu Bhuva Swa. Bhu Bhuva Swa is a representation of three states: waking state, dream state, and deep sleep state. I will send you the mantra so that you will understand. Okay. So Bhur Bhuva Swa. Bhur Bhuva Swa. Three states. Some people also interpret it as your physical plane of existence, your mental plane of existence, and your spiritual plane of existence. Three planes of existence. Right? So you have your physical plane, you have your mental plane, and then you have your spiritual plane. Right? So something is watching all these planes of existence. Okay. And that is a super consciousness or an energy which is watching all the states of consciousness. Now, what we are saying is Om Bhur Bhuva Swa Tat Savitur Varenyam. Tat means that. Okay, that special consciousness which is watching all of this. Savitur means the creator. Right? The creator, and Savitur also means sun. Right? It also means the controller. So that creator or the controller which is watching all the states of consciousness or states of, levels of physical planes or physical, mental and spiritual planes. Varenyam means I bow down to. So something which is watching all these states, the creator or the sustainer or the controller we can talk about, something which is watching all these states, all these planes of existence, I bow down to. So Om Bhur Bhuva Swa Tat Savitur Varenyam. I bow down to that supreme being or energy, doesn't matter, right? Super consciousness. I bow down to that super consciousness which is watching all my states of consciousness and all or all planes of existence. Consciousness as well as planes of existence. Now, the next one is Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi. Bhargo means effulgence. Devasya is resplendent Lord or God. Devasya. Dhimahi means I meditate upon. I meditate upon that effulgent being, effulgent God or effulgent consciousness. So I am meditating on that. I bow down to that consciousness and I am meditating upon that consciousness. Super consciousness. Okay. And next it goes like Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Diyo means intelligence. Right? Prachodayat means enlighten. So why do I bow down to the Lord? Why do I meditate? To enlighten my intelligence. Right? I am not bowing down to the Lord for anything else. Right? I know that there is a part of that divine consciousness within me. All you have to do is open the light for me. As of now, I am groping around in the dark. Just total darkness. I don't have the right knowledge. Give me the right knowledge and enlighten my intelligence. I have the intelligence within myself. All you have to do is enlighten me with a light. Right? Give me the knowledge, give me the understanding to understand that intelligence within myself. Right? So this is what we talked about in the last session also about meditation. How meditation is enhancing your brain's capability. Right? Your brain becomes more and more powerful with meditation. And this is exactly what we are saying in this mantra. When we are chanting this mantra, we are bringing that enlightenment within our brain itself. We are invoking that intelligence within our brain itself. We are not asking for money. We are not asking for anything other than, let me think clearly. Okay, let my intelligence work properly. Because if my intelligence is working properly, all the rest which I want will come. I don't have to worry about any of that. Right? If I am able to think properly, if my brain is working properly, if my intelligence is working properly, everything else will fall in place. So I don't have to ask the Lord to give me anything at all other than opening my eyes, opening or giving me the right knowledge, giving me that intelligence, showing the light into the darkness. Right? So the mantra goes like Om Bhur Bhuvaswa Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Right? I bow down to that divine consciousness. I meditate on that divine consciousness to show the light into my inside and to open my intelligence. Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Dhiyo means intelligence. My own intelligence, it's like giving a spark to a dynamite. Right? It is so powerful. It is so powerful. But that spark has to be there. There is no spark as of now. The whole idea of mantra is to give that spark to my own divine intelligence which is within me. Right? Now this particular mantra has got so much of benefits, and it has been chanted for the last probably 5,000 6,000 years in our culture. Right? And what it does is that, first of all, it can relieve you of diseases. Okay, free your mind from all these unnecessary miseries. It is also said that it can fulfill all your wishes. Right? So whatever wishes you have, you can fulfill. Okay, that wishes provide you with mental satisfaction. Right? So all of this benefits come along with the Gayatri Mantra. Now, I understand it is going to be a bit difficult for you to chant this mantra. Okay, but with regular practice, it becomes easy. So, we are going to try now to see how you can chant the mantra. So, I am going to chant it, and you can try chanting it yourself. Okay, first you do it internally, and then we will chant it out loud. Okay, so it is like Om Bhuvaswa Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhuvaswa Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhuvaswa Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat.